Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing advice to college freshmen. I have around 16 facts or pieces of advice that I would like to share with you guys. And let's get started. Number 1. Try to avoid overpacking when you come to college, and you don't want to be like me and bring so many things to school and then you don't even have enough space to put everything in your closet, because that's not it, baby. You want to make sure you bring the right amount of things with you to school so you don't need to send your items back with your parents when they leave after move-in day. Another thing about packing is that if you know you're going to go home on the weekends while you're in college, you can bring some clothes home and then bring other clothes back with you to school, so then that way you don't have so many things that you don't wear with you at school. The next piece of advice that I have on my list is that you should read your class syllabus once you first get it. So you don't want to just get the syllabus and then not look at it at all after that. You want to make sure you read the whole thing, because some classes they might tell you that they won't use the book, and some classes they'll tell you that you will need to use the book. So you want to make sure you read your syllabus. Also, the syllabus can tell you how much each assignment is worth or how much a test is worth in the class. So you want to make sure you stay on top of that. The next piece of advice that I have is that you shouldn't get your books before you get to class. You want to wait till you get to class for your professor to tell you if you need the book or not. You don't want to go and buy a $100 book that you're not going to use at all, because that's just wasting your money. Also, regarding the books, is that you shouldn't just go to your school bookstore and buy the books there, because they usually have the highest prices, and obviously you're in college, you want to save your money. I suggest that you go on chegg.com and look there, or you could go on Amazon, or if you get lucky, your book can be on Google as a PDF for free. So make sure you check there. The next piece of advice that I have is that you should check on Rate My Professor if you're planning on choosing your own schedule, or if your school allows you to do that, because you don't want to be stuck with a professor with a bad rating, because that means that, you know, they're not the best professor that you could have, and you want to make sure you get the best ones. Also, when you go on Rate My Professor, you should look for the professors that have 5 stars and not the ones that have 1 star. The higher the star rating, the better the professor is and their teaching methods are. When you're choosing your schedule, or if you get the chance to, make sure that all the classes you are taking count towards your major. You don't want to be stuck in that position where these classes you're taking don't count towards your major and you end up graduating later than you could be. Make sure you take that into consideration, because I know a lot of people could fall into that category and end up graduating late because they're taking a bunch of classes that don't count towards their major. Next tip or piece of advice that I have is that you should try to use all of your school's resources that they have to offer. And a lot of people may not know, but lots of colleges have tutors on campus, which are very helpful if you're struggling in a class and you need help learning how to do something before the test. But don't wait till the last minute to go to them, because other people might do the same thing, and then next thing you know, you don't have enough time to learn everything before your test. If you want to do well in school, write down all of your class assignments. So if you watched my room tour that I had from last year, you would know that I wrote down all of my assignments on my whiteboard for when they were due. This way, you don't forget about an assignment and then you come to class and the teacher says, did everybody do their assignment? And you have to raise your hand and say you didn't do it. You could write it down in an agenda book, you could write it on a calendar, you could write it anywhere, just somewhere that you'll be able to see when your assignments are due, so you can stay on top of everything. Maybe even get it done early and be a good student. The next piece of advice that I have is that you should check your school email frequently, because your professors will email you and tell you that your class is canceled, and you don't want to waste your time showing up to a class where nobody's gonna be in there because you didn't check your email. Also, some professors can tell you last minute that there will be a quiz in class. It's beneficial to yourself if you check it frequently. This tip might not apply to everybody, but I feel like this is really helpful for you to do. So what I did before I came to college is I took summer classes, and this helped me to get ahead in school. So in case anything happened and I had to repeat a class, then the classes that I already took in the summer would help me stay where I'm supposed to be and graduate on time. Also, I learned this the hard way, but if your professor tells you that there's an extra credit opportunity, then you should definitely take advantage of that. It could be the difference between an A or a B or a C, or a C in anything else. So just make sure you do extra credit if they give you the opportunity to do so. The next piece of advice that I have is that when you first come to college as a freshman, you shouldn't just try to be friends with any and everybody on campus, because that can just come back to hurt you. You shouldn't trust everybody that is around you, because not everybody has your best interests in mind. If you're having trouble making friends, a piece of advice that I have is to not stay in your dorm room. Even if you're not a freshman and you're a sophomore or junior or senior, you just shouldn't stay in your dorm room, because getting out can help you to make friends and meet new people. If you sign up for clubs or any activities on campus or organizations, then you'll be able to meet people who have similar interests as you, and this will help you to make new friends. My last piece of advice is to always remember that you came to college with a degree, so make sure you put school first and everything else second. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I have more videos coming soon, so stay tuned.